What up, family? Cost you nothing to hit that like button, fam. Ralo. If you don't know, Ralo and YSL Woody, they just leaked up along with YSL Mundo. And YSL Woody and YSL Mundo was having issues, and they, settled them issues. Now, when it comes to Ralo, fam, when it comes to religion, when it comes to the things that we seeing in the hip-hop game concerning him, it's well needed. And I'm about to get into details on this situation, but before I do, fam, when it comes to forgiveness, as I talk about all the time, and I know it may seem like a light conversation to a lot of y'all, but it got to be, the light conversation got to be for the ones that ain't really never been through nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because if you done really been through something in life and you done had people forgive you for things that you have done, you're able to forgive others on a spirituality basis, not your own mind frame of what you think should be done. So I salute Ralo for allowing YSL, Woody, and Mundo to come together, fam, and settle their differences. Now, in the process of that going on, Ralo got a lot of backlash for this, linking with YSL Woody. Not only did he get a lot of backlash, fam, but the backlash even come from Thug and Baby. Now, if you can remember when Ralo first came home, Lil Baby gave him a bag. And then all of a sudden, Lil Baby fell back off Ralo, right? We know the demo with Young Thug. Thug come straight out and ain't said nothing to Ralo. Now, Ralo go to his social media, fam, and he got to speaking on the situation, talking about how he bringing two brothers together. And how he's saying YSL Woody is converting to Muslim. That's why he, taking them in, bro, because he trying to change his life. He also said when it come to YSL Woody, ain't nobody touched him yet. He said individuals still talking, but he said YSL Woody be moving around in Atlanta and ain't nobody touched him. He also spoke on when a fan was speaking on Lil Baby and Thug not rocking with him, and Ralo was like, it's quite obvious. They don't rock with me anyway. He said, well, I'm going to try to hold face for some niggas that don't rock with me anyway. Now, when it comes to Ralo calling out Thug and Baby and holding down what he believes is real when it comes to relationship with human beings. I ain't talking about gangsters and all these different street code shit. I ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about holding relationships down with human beings. I salute Ralo. And the reason I salute Ralo, not only for that tip, is looking at people as humans, but what he's doing for the community. Thug and them got a bigger bag than Ralo. They don't do what Ralo doing for the community, fam. You don't see them building back in Atlanta. Matter of fact, the folks want Lil Thug and Lil Baby up out of Atlanta. They told Thug he got to go. You feel me? So niggas ain't running nothing in your city. You not running your block. You not running nothing at the end of the day. Now, when it comes to rebuilding in your community, these dudes got millions on millions, fam. They not doing none of that. It's about the heart. It's not about your gangsterism. How many times you can shoot a nigga. Or how many times that you can go to jail. All that shit is make-believe, fam. So when it comes to situations like this, now I can understand Thug not being so fun towards Lil Woody due to the situations that they have had. But at the end of the day, fam, a lot of things in life you gotta let go for yourself. Not just for other people, fam. A lot of us, we leading ourselves to an early grave when it comes to holding on things from our past. It's pack up on you, fam, like a disease. This is true, what I'm telling y'all, family. We got to start looking at what's real other than the real shit people be saying and the real shit that people be doing. Because when it comes to real shit on the street level, in the hip-hop game, on the in the streets, it's all make-believe, fam. It's nothing real about it. It look real, it feel real, but at the end of the day, when you get that sentence, that feeling gonna wear off. Or you get hit 9 times, that feeling gonna wear off. Or when some drastic go on in your life, that feeling gonna wear off. So we in search with life, fam, when it comes to longevity feelings. You see what I'm saying? Long lasting love. Like not no momentarily shit that everybody is chasing. How I feel right now. Predict what's going on and how I treat other people. No, that's not the game, fam. And I'm not saying that people won't have their days. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, you won't have your days. But at the end of the day, when you know who you are as a person, fam, that don't make you treat other people bad because you doing bad. Or because you in a bad situation. So when it comes to individuals in the streets, I don't care what have you done, fam. If you trying to change your life, do things better for the streets, put back in the community what you have took from the community, brother, I salute you, fam. And I don't care who you is in the game right now. It's funny how you can try to change your life and do the right thing, and the same ones that used to be down for you want to bring you down. In the process, if you change it, they feel like you doing something weak, or this is not the type of time we on being a family man, or going to church, or whatever, going to the Mars, or whatever the case might be, fam. All you Negroes gonna double back to God at the end of the day. We ain't getting no younger, homie. Another 5 years from now, you'll be 5 years older with a different thought and a different outlook on life, homie. It changed every 5 years. So all these things that individuals talking about now, like a thug and a baby, they thug in his 30s, might be damn near 40 years old if I ain't mistaken. Think he might not be that far, but he in his 30s, fam. Another 5, 6, 7 years, stuff will start to change, and you start to look at things different, fam, because you got more years behind you than in front of you. You know what I'm saying? As far as death. So people don't start to think about that until they get more years behind them than in front of them, and they start to forgive other people and recognize what life really is, fam. And that goes for anybody and everybody. Salute the Ralo again. Salute the YSL Water. Salute the YSL Mondo. Everything individuals have, everybody, we all got a lifeline, fam, of our life. And the way that I live might not be your life. The way that you live might not be my life. But I got to respect it as a human being because I don't know your story like that. I don't know your mind. I don't know your mental health. I don't know your upbringing. I don't know what you done been through. You never judge a man for where he at because you never know how far that man have came, brother. So that's all I'm saying. At the end of the day, we can't judge YSL Water. You feel what I'm saying? Because he have came a long way. Still could be a cold-blooded killer out in the streets, fam. Destroying mothers and families' lives. But he's trying to do something different. You got to respect that end of the game. Even when it comes to Ralo, you got to respect that end of the game, fam. A person making a positive change for their life and for their family. But I will keep y'all updated on situations though, family. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.